Yeah, pause.
Is it loud enough?
I can't hear it right now, so yeah, it was.
Well, I mean, I turned it off.
It was, yeah. Hurry up and send me that link.
It's live.
Put it in this chat.
No. Yeah, just hurry up.
I'm beginning to feel like a vape god. Vape god.
It's just that, no, this is not the right one. Give me the YouTube link.
Yeah, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
If you subscribe to my YouTube, you should have it.
I'm not. Just send me the link. It's not that hard.
What is your YouTube, Dylan?
IOHL uncensored.
We both have the same thing. Okay, yo, just hurry up and send the link to me.
Video embed. Oh my god, this is so annoying.
Who's banging on the computer?
Video embed. What is this fucking?
Probably me. Setting things up. Alright, I found it.
Okay.
Send me the link. Hurry up on whatever.
Yo, Andrews, they want you to play with them.
Yo, don't worry about that. Just shut the fuck up and send me the link. We're live.
Andrews said he's sending it.
Jesus Christ. Andrews.
What's up? I'm working on it. Alright. I think this is it.
Right there.
Did you send it?
About fucking time.
I mean, I was about to send it, but
Did it take you that long?
You talk the most shit when I'm doing all the work, my nigga. Please.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna get around this podcast. Hit it.
Wait till there's like 3 people in here. There's no viewers right now.
Yeah, we're not even gonna be able to post this. Yeah, you might as well just turn it off now because
I'm not redoing it. Why did he leave? 1 viewer?
hit it. Go. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties here, guys.
my thing logged me out. Good to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Let's go. It's a shitty ass fucking intro.
That's weird.
Word of my mama, I promise I gotta go get it. Hop in my whip and be on my way. Now I'm copping a ticket to Cali. My mission to Valley, the bays in the lake till I finally come back to Miami. Passing the Grammy, a handful of cash and respect from the people who can't understand me but have to respect it. Tired of struggling, being neglected. Just me and my message. I'm seeing your best to compare with my next, and it seems impressive. And being it'll be incorrect because your cameras are off and your TV's reflective and black. So out the box that I walk right back into that shit just to show I'm the best in the pack. Accepted as fact. I take what is mine, if it's yours, then it's mine to accept.
Andrews.
Oh, sorry, I'm falling asleep. Hey, everybody, welcome back to this week's version of IOHL Uncensored. This is your co-host, Andrews, coming to you live with Thank the God, Letty, and TT, Vancouver's owner. We finished the first week of the season, and it was a pretty exciting one. We got into... sorry, we're having some weird feedback. Before I get... Oh. Alright, we get feedback. What was
Everyone's mics settle down here. Thank you.
that? Yeah, it's throwing me off.
Yo, Letty, settle down back there, bud. All right, let's go.
Alright, well, enough of this bullshit. Let's get to it. We're going to start off talking about the rule change. Max games are now 6 instead of 5.
Yeah, I don't know about this, to be honest. I mean, I like it, but I mean, no one on my team, possibly none of my forwards are going to be playing 6 games a week. I like this even split down the middle. I mean, maybe closer down towards the end of the playoff stretch. I might be doing it. 6 games a week for my top line. But I'm probably gonna have my defense. I'm probably gonna have my defense play 6 games, definitely. My biggest concern about this is they haven't discussed any new rule changes about the RATC. And Letty already knows, we talked about this before the show, how much I want this to pass. And I don't know if he agrees with me totally, but 100%. I mean, everyone knows they saw the rosters. I got Voltage as random assignment. For those of you who
Voltage.
doesn't
If I had
know,
Voltage, I want to call that guy up. So
for those of you who don't know Voltage, Stanley Cup winning LG defenseman, come on, he's a beast. I want to call him up, and they're not letting me. So I would like to make I think it should be one random assignment per team allowed to be called up. Just one.
I think
You're cutting out.
they'll learn during the season that they'll have to call up all the players and everything. They'll learn.
Yeah, Letty, take your mic a little bit. It's a little bit loud.
Just talk lower.
There we go. Sorry, just trying to help you out.
Well, this
All right.
the thing with the increase from 5 to 6 games. People aren't going to have to rely on that TC as much because instead of going and finding a TC player for a guy who can only play for a week, they can just throw one of their other forwards on for a 6th game.
Yeah, but my problem is I made a team around 2 lines. I know some of these teams made a team around 1 line, and the rule states 5 and 5. You shouldn't change it. You got to stick with it for season. IOHL always does this. They change the rule in the middle of the season. They always did this.
I don't know. I'm not an owner, but I'm on board with it because the way playoffs will be set up, teams won't be able to have 1 line. Sure, in the regular season they will, but teams based around 2 lines, still, you've got 2 good lines. You should win the majority of your 10 games, whereas these teams are focused on 1 line are only guaranteed those 6 games. It still doesn't affect the overall impact of things if you look at the big picture.
Yeah. I mean, I know Shocks is really complacent on this rule. He's got 1 line, and that's all he has. So I mean, I feel bad for him. I mean, we did hang him tonight.
There's those teams with no lines that I feel bad for though.
TTM, what's going on over there?
Hey, I'm kind of split down the middle on this. I can't. I got 2 lines and
Bad lines, you mean? I'm just kidding.
fuck off. No,
So your opinion on it is that
I'm just pretty much right down the middle on it.
okay.
I don't know what to think. I see, with the 5 games you have to play more of the guys, but not everyone's available on the same days. Where I'm getting at.
Right. I think that we have. What do you think? What's your take on the random assignment rule? Like how many games they can play?
The assignments, to be honest.
I'm sorry.
I think we should be able to play and call up our random assignments for.
I agree.
Yeah, see, that's 3 agrees here. And Andrews, I know you're not an owner, but do you agree?
I mean, I've owned a lot of teams in a lot of different leagues, and yes, I 100% agree with that.
In their defense, IOHL has been known for double taggers in the past, and that's what they've tried to stop this season, which is just spiting everything else in this.
Yeah, I understand that. You're cutting out a little bit there, Letty.
No, it was just me speaking like an idiot.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, the people who double tag are just kind of shitheads in general, and shitheads, bad people, have to find ways to manipulate the system no matter how it's set up, and I'm sure there are people that are manipulating the system right now, even with this.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know anybody in the site right now that's second tagging, but
I'm sure we'll do our fair share.
If someone did know, feel free to contact me. I will post this. I will say it public. You don't have to tell me who sent it to me. I'll just share that throughout the league, and maybe we'll get something done with it.
Can I share a story of what King Natsu told me?
If it's rumor, then no. If it's real, then yes.
No, well,
if it's founded truth.
It is truth.
Is it founded?
Yes, in this what we played him this week, right? Our second line played him. He knew none of the names on that. His team had 3 shots. We beat him 4-0. He says that all my guys are second taggers because he knows none of them, but they played great, and then he digs in my team.
He's just
Oh
probably
yeah, he
chirping.
accused us of a second tagging. That was pretty funny.
You probably do have second taggers on your team, honestly.
We don't.
Fucking scumbags.
No
Anyways,
comment.
no comment. So, Andrews, what's your next bulletin we're gonna work on here?
Well, I'm gonna let it up to you. You guys want to do trades or last week's standings and games?
I said we do trades. We got
All
some big
right.
trades worked out this week.
Trades. Since you want to
Yeah.
do trades, you start us off. Big trades. Which trade did you see come across the headlines that really, popped out to you?
There were some big trades out there. I'm speechless right now. I'm looking through them. I looked through them earlier, but I didn't have them written down. I thought Andrews did, but I guess I'll look through them first. Fucking scumbag.
I was working on statistics. I told you that. Come on,
Okay.
son.
All right. Well, we can do some of my trades. I don't know if they're technically considered last week. I did them right on the deadline. I just know because of mine. I traded Auto Jets.
Well, he
Auto
sucks.
Jets, Dragon, and who else did you get in that? It was Auto Jets and Dragon, right?
Yep.
TTM.
Yeah,
And
I got
Michelle and Marner. It was a pretty good deal for both ways. I think.
Yeah, what?
I don't know how it went for TTM, but my defense, I got back from it. Just basically set my team for the season, in my opinion. We've been playing really well. There's some other trades. LA made a few trades. They got kind of sorry, Sadler. I'm going to say it now. You got traded by us earlier. We got Kuzner for I prefer not. I prefer not's a good player, but Kuzner playing with Sty and ML Jesus is a solid first line. So
Not solid enough
no, it's not solid enough.
to beat San Jose.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened in that game, but I'm going to tell you that.
I remember you lost. That's
No
all I
comment.
remember.
No comment. Yeah, because you have second taggers.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. My bad.
You don't? Are you denying this?
No comment.
Real
Okay.
quick, because I'm having a brain fart. Where are you seeing the trade thread?
It's a forums, and then it's under trades. Well, I have most of them up here, too. Los Angeles send to Detroit. Big Pete, Suck It Donnie, and X Mirrors for goalie cancer, Negi, and Gundam Freedom. Gundam Freedom finally gets away from fucking Detroit. Sox X8 avoids the fucking masterpiece of Gundam Freedom refusing to play for him. I thought it was funny. They posted a chat box and just chirp each other. That's just hilarious.
Who else will he not refuse to play for?
Probably a lot of other teams. TTM, you make any other trades?
Yeah, with Anaheim.
What you do? Let me know.
The very top for the last trade that took place.
Don't F with Fred for D-Dragon.
Yep.
Oh my god. Rumble into him, Letty.
Fred's bad.
That's all you have?
I'll do a
No.
pancake. I hate him. He's bad.
Why is he bad then? Tell me why I made a bad trade.
He's the worst player I've ever seen to try to have an ego.
D-Dragon's a monster, bro. He's a legend.
No, I'm talking about Fred.
I know, but I'm talking about D-Dragon. You should have kept him, bro. Kid's a legend.
Fred did wonderful for me tonight.
Who'd you play?
I don't know how you are getting these, but we all have different opinions out on it.
Who'd you play?
Trading Dragon for Fred, and I couldn't be any happier with the way he played for me tonight. And he just dominated the defense.
You
I wasn't.
learn how bad he is.
Alright. I feel like that's a... So let's not bully him. Like, let's not get any warnings against us this time. Alright? We're just having a friendly show. Yeah, we do have opinions on players. Oh, look, there's Letty.
What?
What? The camera's on.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Tubby
this.
Lumpkins, calm down.
Those are chirping me.
Got him.
What?
Letty's on live. Someone's gonna call that out.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Gotta have some fun here.
Anyways, let's go to some statistics of the week. I mean, I know I talked a few trades. Sorry, but I didn't get to all of them. We'll get that better later in the show.
Slow work in progress, people.
Yeah, we didn't come prepared.
All right, let's look at team statistics here, standings, all of that. Now, before I go into this, because I made a comprehensive list about last week's teams and kind of ranked teams based off of team statistics, I want to hear each of you individually, aside from conferences, what are your top 3 teams overall in the entire league based off of last week? Let's start with you, Dang.
You want to start with me?
Yeah, let's go with you.
And what conference do you want me to go to?
We're not doing conferences. We're going overall right now. Top 3
Overall?
teams. Overall. Let's hear it.
I really do not want to say this, and I'm sorry, but I really don't. The Flyers, they're up there, and they're 9-0, but they are so scared to play us, dude. They had a chance to play us. We had a lag out, and they were like complaining about it. Okay, like let's say they told me Fournier brought it up said 12:45 we have to play. Okay, we showed up at 12:45, sent him an invite, blah blah, wasn't on time. We sent him an invite on time. Our goalie lagged out in the club challenge. He said, okay, we have to, forfeit. So he was refusing to play us because he didn't have a first line out there against my first line. And he wanted to bring it out there to the league. So in my opinion, we've beaten his team and it would have been 9-1 and not finished the perfect season. And he did not want to play me this week because he was that scared. That's all I'm saying. But, yes, his team did good this week, and I'm going to say, and then it goes Montreal, and then I'm going to pick another team here. And I'm going to go the Los Angeles Kings right now.
All right. Solid.
Sorry for the breakdown here.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm going to go more in depth, and your answers are pretty interesting, but I'll leave it at that for now. TTM, top 3 teams in the league. Let's hear it.
Los Angeles is my top team right now.
2 more.
They're no shocker to me, but Montreal is up there. And I'm gonna say Tampa Bay.
What about the team that beat you 11-2?
We just beat Tampa Bay though. They only went 6-3 last year. 6-3-1 last week. I meant.
I know.
You can't judge him. That's his opinion.
That's his opinion. All right.
All right. So he's got LA 1, Montreal 2, and Tampa Bay. I don't know if your first 2 are in any particular order, but I'm just kind of curious. What's your thought process behind choosing the Lightning?
The Lightning, I thought, honestly, no pun intended to the Lightning, so I thought they were going to be a bottom tier team. I honestly did.
So do I.
They're surprising me a lot. That's why I chose the Lightning. I thought they were going to be one of the bottom tier teams, but they're not.
And they've come out with a decent record after week 1, so all right.
I
I
guess
see
they
your thought
didn't beat
process.
you hard enough, TTM.
Maybe
sorry?
after 1 week. Good, sorry.
This is all right. This is only, we're ranking teams after week 1. I mean, obviously it's going to look a lot different by the end of the season.
All right, in my opinion, yeah.
So Dylan, Letty, let's hear your top 3 teams in the league overall right now. Give it to me.
Flyers, Montreal, LA.
Yeah. All right, thanks for killing my 3 teams. Appreciate it. Get some
All right.
insight.
I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you the top 3 teams and then break down why I picked them real briefly. I got Flyers at first with 18 points. They have a goals against differential of plus 34 with only 17 goals against in 9 games. That's ridiculous.
Steph has like 29. Sorry.
Montreal, 29. I don't know about that, man. But Montreal, I got number 2, 8-2 with 16 points. A differential of plus 25 with 49 goals for, 24 against. And then you guys aren't going to like this, and this is going to adjust out of this week, but San Jose was the 3rd best team last week with a record of 7-3, 14 points, and a goals against differential of plus 16, 50 goals for. The only team that scored more goals last week was Philadelphia with 51.
Real quick. How many goals? You said Philadelphia had 51 goals scored?
Yes.
Stiff had 23 of those.
Yeah, I saw that, but he has like 3 assists. But we're gonna get into that later.
Okay.
We're
Just
gonna get
let
into
me know.
that
Yeah,
later.
our defense is so good that we only let up 30 goals, and we have Andrews in net.
You know what? We have you in that. Shut up.
Yeah, so we're pretty bad, both of us.
Letty, from what I heard, you play all the nubs. No offense, nubs.
No, I don't.
Nah, we've split off. Last week was a little difficult scheduling, but you know it is what it is. But all right, we're gonna go into the bottom 3 teams. Now, don't take it too personally. Obviously, don't make it too personal.
Vancouver.
Don't. And by the
I
way,
didn't
let's
ask for
not.
your opinion yet, you asshead.
Yeah,
You know
let's
what?
not.
TTM. We're gonna go to TTM right now. Bottom 3 teams in the league overall. Give me your opinion because fuck Dylan, Letty, fuck Letty.
Got him.
All right, bottom 3 teams for me will be Buffalo,
Yeah.
Edmonton, and Chicago. To me,
You don't throw yourself in the vote there.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Okay. All right. And my turn.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm gonna take Washington, and I'm gonna go. Where's my team at? St. Louis, and I want to go Vancouver.
Interesting. All right, Dylan, go ahead.
Buffalo is definitely the worst. Another bad team is Tampa Bay,
Yeah.
and then what's this team? TTM's team's pretty bad.
Why are you always coming at TTM,
No
bro?
offense.
No offense. I don't know, when you beat a team 11-2, doesn't
You know
come
what?
off as good.
Let me say something off of that real quick. You guys can blow my team all you want, but when we go and beat you guys, don't come crying back to me when we're about at the top of the standings.
All right. There's Vancouver owners saying that they're going to be on the top of the standings at the end of the season. You heard it here first.
All right, I'm gonna get into my statistics. From 3 to 1 rankings, the third worst team to worst team. I got Chicago third worst, minus 20 on the goal differential, 24 goals for and a whopping 44 against. Then I got Buffalo. They had a 3-7 record, by the way, only 6 points in the standings. Buffalo second to last with the 2-8, negative 20 as well, 25 goals for, 45 against. Dead last, sorry TTM, Vancouver, 2-7-1, 5 points. Goals for, goals against differential of minus 36. Least goals for with 22 last week, and most goals against with 58. And
Damn.
interestingly enough, I had St. Louis 7th and Tampa Bay 8th. St. Louis with a record of 7-3, 38 goals for, 33 goals against. They're playing pretty average, middle of the pack right now, but I saw potential in them. Plus with strength of schedule, which I did factor into this. And Tampa Bay have 8th. They're up and down, and their schedule wasn't the most difficult. But they played hard when they needed to, and they finished with 6-3-1. So I have them in the middle of the pack.
True.
Anybody want to comment on my little spiel there? Feel free. Go ahead.
No, I saw a little bit earlier, as you obviously know that I saw it earlier. I did tell him to make the transition with Tampa Bay, move him down a little bit in how he had it. Andrews had it a little bit. Tampa Bay a little bit higher in the standings. I thought they should be. I think you had them fourth.
Yeah, I checked most teams' strength of schedule, and I didn't take that into account when I was doing them.
Yeah, I instantly told you to bring it down to 8 or 7. I mean, they're a good team, but nowhere near the top 4. Shout out to Bishop right here. Your team sucks. No offense.
All right, keep it on the DL here.
No problem. I mean, obviously, you heard I took St. Louis as one of my bad teams. I still believe that they're gonna fail here.
Yeah.
After one loss, they all crackled and burned, and were like everyone was on the block.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on from looking at the overall picture. Guys, feel free to share any stats or thoughts about any of the games you guys played last week as owners, or any of the games. What kind of tough matchups you played?
I like beating Dank's team twice. I like being St. Louis 4-0 when they had 4 shots.
Dude, all he talks about is having second taggers on his team, and all Squid does And let me point something out, Letty. Can you actually put the right stats in for once?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Yeah, you heard me right, sir. Who scored 5 goals in the third when we played?
Yo, I'm sorry, I stat pad and I have second tigers, my bad.
Exactly. No one scored 5 goals in the third. Let's get this straight. My goalies
It was
don't
a
let 5 in the
mistake,
third.
sir.
That didn't happen both games, did it?
Let's reel it in here real quick. Obviously, if he put all the goals in one period, it was just a typo, an error. But let's move on from that. And how about we talk about teams that went against and surprised you? Personally, played Washington last week. They took us to overtime. They played surprisingly better than expected. I'm pretty sure they beat Gabby's team as well. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that happened. And then just to stem over to this week, they did play us tonight and they did beat us. So Washington is a little bit better than people have given them credit.
I definitely think they got so lucky, though, honestly, but I won't say anything.
I mean, the point of the show is to talk, man. You got an opinion, you got to throw it out there.
From what I heard is that Rufio played out of his mind and that we missed open net after open net. But good game, Rufio.
Hey, man, can't win them all.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some teams in depth here. What do you think about? What you guys want to do like a top 10 teams and go about in depth, or top 5 teams? Maybe there's 18 teams, so you want to go top 5 of each teams in each division or conference, I should say. Sorry for not speaking English, Stoned.
You want to go based on the standings?
No, I kind of want to go based off our opinion on like each team and just kind of give it like we usually do after week 1. And then we'll get Pierre on the show because we got a special guest. We got Pierre coming on from Anaheim, the owner.
All right.
So, what do you think about that?
Sounds good. And then after Pierre comes on, we'll talk about individual player stats and do a little wrap-up and preview of this week, and I think we'll call it a night.
All right, so what are you thinking? Let's go. Letty go first, and he'll give me. Letty, give me 2 teams right away that you think are instant Stanley Cup contenders. But I want you to go in depth because I want you to give me your top 5 teams. But start me out with 2 right away.
Okay. I definitely, besides the record that they're having this week, I
the
definitely
West
think.
first.
Oh, okay,
Sorry,
my
I didn't cut
bad.
you off.
Good. I was going with the fucking East team too.
Oh, then you can go East first. I'm sorry.
With their record being bad, I definitely think this team's a really good team. With playing them last week, I played the Penguins. My bad. Their
5-5.
top line was really good. They had aces cracked with Tays L19. Tays plays like an NHLer at defense. Because I think they play that dump and chase game that NHLers play. They play like an NHL team. They have Angels, D's, and Stick out there.
Yeah.
It's a really solid team.
All right. So give me your other one.
Backing them up. Philly. But I didn't play this team, but just look at their roster and their record.
Yeah, dude. Fucking stiff. Oh, my God.
You have one of the best left wings in this game. One of the best goalies in this game. One of the best D-men in this game.
You want to throw
That's all I'm
tags
going to
out there
say.
so people know who you're talking about?
So Siffmeister, best left wing, best goalie Fournier, and best D-man Dumba.
There you go.
He's
All
carrying him.
Oh yeah, for bad teams, Colorado shit.
But we're going good teams right now.
I know, I just want to say that.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Colorado does, sir.
Way to derail the whole process, but whatever.
Yeah, for real. Give me another. So that's 2 Flyers teams. All right, that's 2 East teams, I should say. Give me another 2 Andrews.
East teams, all right, obviously Montreal. Still, I think it's a battle between them and the Flyers for the top spot and the best French-Canadian team in the league.
Oh, no doubt.
You look at the depth, I mean, I don't think anybody matches their depth. Maybe the Flyers, but...
Maybe we do, but I don't know. It's hard.
It doesn't matter. We're on the East. I don't even feel like I need to go in depth with this team anymore, to be honest. And it's not because I don't want to do the work or have anything to say. It's just it speaks for itself. Their players speak for themselves. Their record speaks for itself. The preseason outlook we had for them speaks for itself. They've matched that already.
Yeah, real talk.
Secondly, this is tough. It's really I had a toss-up in the East when I was.
I'm sorry.
It's tough to think about here. I'm really going to have to go with... Man, this is just so tough. I guessed, because right now, based on I got Tampa Bay and Detroit. I'd have to go with Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
They've played this season, and they've got 31 goals against, which isn't bad. They're lacking mostly scoring production, but that seems to be an easier fix than defense, and their defense has been pretty good. So
I still think they have one line.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But 6 games a week, though.
I could see them
See,
turning
this
it
is
around.
why I don't like the rule, though. You make a one-line team, you get pleasured.
You get 6 games, you still lose 4. I don't understand the complaint.
6-4 every week. I mean, that's not bad.
No, but every other team has the same opportunity. And of course, if you have 2 good lines, like a lot of teams do, you should have the potential to go 10-0, not 6-4. Gotta look at it that way.
Yeah,
But
I hear that.
those are my 2 teams. You want to head over to the West now? And so we've done 4 teams in the East. I don't know if someone wants to throw an additional for the 5th. It's up to you guys.
Okay, TTM, and you could start this on the West.
All right, little technical difficulties here.
Sorry, I dropped out there.
All
TTM,
right.
you can start it, bro.
Yeah, TTM, 2 top teams in the West. Throw 'em.
I have a 5th team real quick. Can anybody pick a 5th team?
No.
You can go ahead.
All right, real quick. I got Pittsburgh as a 5th spot in that.
I said that first.
Yeah, but I don't think you mentioned them as a top team, did you?
I told them what them.
I thought that was your top 3 team. My bad.
Well,
All right. Okay. Well, that's who I think is going to be in the 5th bubble C team. Because I don't think they were in your top 5 in this discussion, but yes.
all right. Well, moving on to the
TTM.
West. TTM. Throw your 2 out there.
Colorado, for sure.
Top team, Colorado. All right.
Yep.
Number 1. You're saying Colorado is going to finish out number 1, right?
Yes.
All right.
Happy's the owner.
Give us some reasoning.
All right.
Let's hear some reasoning, TTM.
I think Colorado's still working on some chemistry with their team, but I think we have yet to see the best of Colorado. I think they're going to come storming out just like I am. We're having little chemistry problems, and you know what? I think Colorado's having the same problem.
Colorado will get better, but I don't see them going top.
Hey, we'll
Again,
see.
Going back to last week's discussion, it's a matter if all those egos can find a way to work together, and if they do and they click, then yep, watch out for them. But as of right now, they're on the fence. All right,
Yeah.
TTM. 2nd team. Give us another one.
The 2nd team, Dallas.
That's my boy.
Hmm.
What do you think? What's your reasoning here?
He just wants to get a little action tonight, that's why.
No, Dallas is very stacked all around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we played you guys yet, have we?
Huh.
No, I don't think we
Maybe
have.
we'll get your first win when you do.
No, but I plan on winning when I do play you. But besides the fact of that you're going to lose when you play Canucks, but
Yeah, I doubt it.
That's
you have a very
I'm sorry,
stacked team.
Tango.
I mean, it's just your roster's sick.
What do you think about my roster? Hold on. What do you think about my roster that's so sick? I'm sorry. I have to ask. Are you saying that because my second line's leading in points right now?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you saying this because my second line, supposedly goalie only, right wing victimize, is leading in points on my team right now?
No, Victimize was leading in points, man.
On his team, not the whole league.
Oh, shit.
All right. Well, let's. I don't know. We're cutting it off here. What were you? Give me who's next two for next two teams?
The
You're up.
Sharks.
No, we're on Dank here. It's his turn. He's up. Give us two in the West, man.
All right, two in the West. Can we use our own teams or no?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
we try to avoid that.
Yeah, obviously I want to say my team, but no, I guess I'll avoid it just for you guys.
We've already discussed your team anyway, and
Yeah, whatever. My team's the best in the league. All right, I'll give it to LA. And they have a good team. I think that they'll work out some chemistry problems here. They made some trades. Necessarily, I don't know how their teams are going to look. After week 1, I know that they moved Sakatani. They went 7-2-1, and Penn's carrying the load there. They got a lot of overall scoring here. They played a good defensive game when we played them. Losh and Sailor. I don't know. I literally do forget if we beat them or not. I have to go back and look. But they'd be someone that I think that would be a really good team this year. In the West. And obviously, since we went over every other good team, I'm not going to say Anaheim. I'm not going to say Blackhawks. I'm definitely going to say the Sharks because they're going to be people that compete. One thing I am scared about, Letty?
Yes. What?
You guys are 0-3 in the tank.
we're 0-4 now.
You guys are
We're undefeated on the
0-4.
road.
You guys are 0-4 in the tank and 7-0 on the road.
8-0 on the road.
That's 8. Okay, well, that's what the stats say. All right, chill out.
I'm just talking.
8-0 on the road and 0-4 at home. How do you go 0-4 at the Shark Tank?
Our fans aren't there. I'm gonna call out our fans. They haven't been there for us.
Are you going to call out the fans, or are you going to call out you not performing at home in front of the fans?
They're supposed to motivate us. We're motivated by the haters, I guess.
When you come out in that Shark Tank, dude, like you're supposed to be ready.
Dude, our fans aren't there.
Then lower your damn prices.
Yeah, for real, lower your ticket prices.
No, I'm gonna raise them. Fuck you, fans.
All right, and what do you think? What do you think, Letty?
About
One more team.
Sharks.
No, we already talked about the Sharks.
Okay. I definitely think that what's it called is nice. St. Louis, I think, deserves another chance by us. We rip on them, but
No shot.
they're definitely not a bad team. They're not a great team. They're not a good team. They're not bad.
No fucking shot.
They're not. They'll make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to go anywhere with it. Like, just look at their management.
Yeah, I know. Every time I look at it, I want to fucking throw up. We bring this conversation up. I'm not trying to bully anybody, but what are they thinking? I bring Cobra Commander in, and he's already causing problems.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
I'm gonna bring Pure on the show here. He's probably gonna jump on here any second. I just sent him an invite.
What team are you, TTM again? I'm sorry.
Vancouver.
I want to look what your plus minus is for your team.
Someone just joined, I believe.
Okay. Before Pure talks, I have something to say.
Is he playing? Is he showing his live stream of his game or something? I don't understand.
Yo, TTM, you're so bad that you have a negative 50. How is that even possible? How is that possible? Please tell me.
I just want to clarify real quick for the record's sake on the exact statistic. It is a
Negative 50.
What do you mean a negative 50? It's a negative 36 differential.
No, he literally has a negative 50 in his games. Oh, it must be a stat error.
Yeah. Yo, he has a negative 31 on one thing.
Him personally? What?
What? How's it even possible?
It's a stat error. Come on.
I was only fucking with TTM. TTM, I love you.
It's a stat
Regardless of that, they have minus 135
game.
My son Gino with that haircut, that's fire.
Who we got here?
Pure.
All right. In
Where's
the
my boy Pierre at?
Chicago-Vancouver game, TTM was listed as a minus 31 right here. There you go. TTM.
Dude, that is. Oh,
That errors for the win. So there's your answer. Anyway,
Yep.
sorry to interject. Just wanted to clarify for the record. Moving on.
Pierre,
Yeah, what's up?
you're a late addition. First of all, what's up, scumbag? Second of all, what's your
Welcome to the
opinion
show.
on what's your opinion on this top West teams? I know you're in the West, and
I do like LA. I'm with that. I agree with that. Let me see here. What do we have? We have LA, San Jose. I will give them. I think you guys have one good line. I played your second line, and you guys didn't look too good against us. That was later down the week. So I think you guys got one good line. What was it? Squid, Gucci goals, and another Bros. You guys got something going there. I'm not going to take away from that. But the second line, I don't think you guys got a second line. I don't know if that's why you're 0-4 it in the Shark Tank, or you guys
What
just
was the
can't
last
get
game of
together.
the week? It was kind of like a throw together line,
Yeah,
honestly.
my team. I had a rough week. We went 3-6-1. I was in Florida, so it was like just throwing people together. And we lost to Carolina in OT, I guess. Well, I was still in Florida. We were up 4-2 with a minute 30 left, and my defense went for hits, and they tied it up, and they lost in OT. So I had to make some switches on defense. But
To get what you're saying, if I have one line, then how did my second line beat St. Louis, the Penguins,
well,
and other teams?
I mean, it happens. Anybody could beat anybody.
I can tell you
Your
personally.
best line is definitely that line.
Well, I never said it
John
isn't.
Squid.
all right.
But I don't
Our
know who
best-
was in net that game when we played, but he was very shaky. He looked lost in net. I don't know if that was you, Letty, or
That was Letty.
Andrews. Yeah, you looked very shaky in net. Looked lost.
Oh, got him.
Pure, how's your team doing? Oh yeah, shit. I want to
That's-
talk.
It's only week one. Hey,
All right.
week
Hold on. Settle down. All right, Pierre. I'm gonna let Brandon move on and let him. He's got something to say here. I meant to say Brandon Andrews here.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I just want to say, brief comment. Certain lines flourish against certain types of teams. There are guys who are good at offensively, like Brosh and Gucci, and they play a heavy puck possession game. But those are the types of lines that struggle against teams that do the same thing but are better. It's the lines like our second line that plays heavy defense and capitalizes on puck possession teams' mistakes that can beat those puck possession teams. So don't be quick to throw other teams' borderline second lines under the bus. That's all I got to say.
Just
Exactly.
because you don't know them doesn't mean they're bad.
I hear that argument, Brandon, because
I never said they were bad.
victimize.
I just think that your second line ain't as good as you guys think it is.
Your team isn't as good as anyone thinks they are.
Got him. Yo,
You're absolutely right.
got him.
It's
Hashtag
week
shots
one.
fired.
It's week one. I was away.
And what I said on the
All right,
podcast came out
we
to be
went-
true.
We went through this. All right, let's move on, guys. Come on.
We're
right.
1-1 against you guys. So
Pure.
Here, you know
We're
what's the
moving
good
on
thing about
here.
one of the lower teams? When you come out and our
Speak
team's
up a little
down,
bit.
they're the ones going to be crying about it.
Can you repeat
All
that
right.
statement, please?
The good part about me and Pierre, yeah, we're at the bottom of the table, but you know what? When our teams come out and dominate, you guys are going to be the ones crying.
Yeah,
right.
okay, bud, settle down.
I got one question for you then. If you don't come out on top and dominate and you team tanks, will you sit there and humbly take the shit show that will ensue?
TTM will, I know that.
You talked a lot of smack, man.
I'm
Yeah.
coming at you, TTM.
TTM will stay. I know him.
If you don't back it up, you better back it up. That's all I'm saying, TTM.
Hey, I'll back it up or I'll swallow my own words.
All right,
Or-
good man.
Good man. Big fucking cock. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
let's see. Hold on. The first game we played against you.
Well, he probably has a small
that's
dick.
your-
See me with like
Not taking away. It's week one. But what you guys are trying to say is
got him.
if you guys are at the top, it doesn't mean nothing during playoffs. When playoffs come, as long as you make the playoffs, everyone's record is 0-0.
That's what bad teams say in the first week to get an excuse.
Yeah, that sounds like the Philadelphia Flyers week 3. All right, let's go. Real life. Andrews, what was our next segment here?
Well, I don't know if you had anything specific you wanted to talk to Pure about. If so, you can go ahead and do that if you want to have a little Q&A with Pure. If you don't have
He was just our special guest.
Oh, he's our special guest? All right,
He's
well,
a special person.
let's move into individual player statistics. Top players this week. You guys know who any of the top players? If not, I can read them off to you.
I know Wagel and Squid are on there.
We must hit this bottom real quick.
Since Wagel's definitely a second Tiger, as everyone thinks he is. As he's 5th in points.
5th in points,
and no one knows who the hell he is.
Who is it?
Him.
Who is it?
What do you mean? It's not anyone.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said
Wagel.
Wagel, 5th in points.
He's 5th?
Squid is 6th in points.
Yep.
So you know those two lines are both producing.
I don't know, bro.
One from each time.
So we got one of those up there too, so I'm comfortable with that.
Let's see if the Ducks have any.
No, your Wiggle guy, that second game we played, he cherry picked and he had 3 goals.
Got him.
So he doesn't back check. He's not that good. Tell him to
What
back
do you
check.
mean?
Only because the defense is late.
If he didn't back check, how did St. Louis have 3 shots against him when they had Fizz, Big Dog, Ross Idol, and King Natsu?
Unless he was
1
having
and
an off
1
game,
against you.
Weigel back checks hard, man. 3-4 games I've played with him, he back checks hard. He plays good D.
Well,
And
when
maybe
we
he was
played you
just
guys the second game, we were up 5-1. Then you guys started to cherry pick. Well, I would hope you would cherry pick. We were down 5-1 with 4 minutes left. So you got 2 cheap goals.
All right, I'm going to pull this up just for the record.
The Ducks, top 20. Oh, I don't see any. Let's see. No, I don't.
Okay, I wasn't in that game that you were saying they were up. You said they were up 5-1 and ended up getting 2 goals.
2 goals, yes.
All right. Yep. Nope. Not Weigel. That was Broche.
The second game.
That second game wasn't the 5-1 game. The second game was 6-4.
What do you think? Wait, that second line played that game.
And the second line did play the second game. I don't know what happened here. There's only 1 defenseman list, so I can't give reasons for that, other than Letty and Net giving up 6 goals on 14 shots, playing like booty cheek, but
Booty cheeks it was.
it happens. But
All right, so what do you
back to
guys? So we're talking about points. So what do you guys think about the rule changes? I know we already talked about some of them, but I wanted to hear Pure's opinion on it because we didn't get to him already.
For 6 games?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in favor for it. It really doesn't matter.
You have 1 line, so I would think you would.
That's up for opinions. Just because I have 500K players, just because we had a bad week doesn't mean they're bad players. Everyone has bad weeks. I know not the Sharks, understand that. But I do agree and I don't disagree because there are people that put LG first. If you're going to say you're going to play your 10:30 game for IOHL. But there's also people that say, no, I got LG, so I'm not going to play. So it does in favor some teams. Is it fair for some people that have 1 line? No. But you guys are forgetting when playoffs come, you only get to play 4 times. 1 line's not going to win it for you. All you got to do is do 1 line. I don't think it's a big deal. For random assignments, I mean, I think they should be able to be called up or traded. I don't see the big deal with it.
Yeah, no, the double taggers.
Well, yeah, I mean, double taggers. If you're gonna double tag, you're just a fucking loser. Like,
Yeah.
You're gonna double tag in a video game. Like, yeah, I mean, I play to win. I'm sure everybody else plays to win. But if you to double tag, you're a fucking bum. You're not playing for money. You're not playing for a trophy. You're playing for an online fake trophy. So for double taggers, you're bums. For the random assignments, I think you should be able to call them up or trade them. But I do understand where they're trying to say it, people sign up late, or sign up with a different gamer tag to play with their buddies, so you could get traded. Yeah, I could see that.
I got a clutch one of those, dude.
What's that?
How do I get voltage on random assignments?
I think you paid Tank a visit. You had some fun with him late at night.
I did not have sexual relations with that tank.
And I want to go back for that second game. It wasn't the guy I was talking about. It was Mancini. That was my mistake. I'm looking at the stats.
All right,
here.
move the fuck on.
Yo, this guy just wants to. He comes on shots fired against me when his team sucks
Stop
ass.
shooting people, dude.
When his team sucks.
We're going to ring this back in now. Everyone listen to Andrews. I am the OG Godmaster. No, I'm just kidding. But, so, do you guys want to talk about these rule changes, or you guys want to go back to my plan, and let's go back to talking about stats leaders, so we're not jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
Earlier, you mentioned
I
Stiffmeister.
thought we were done with that, so my bad.
Oh, no, we didn't even get into it.
My bad.
Stiffmeister, look at him. Leading the league in points, but 23 goals and 6 assists. Interestingly enough, no one else on Philly until, 19th is on the list for leading scorers. He is, I don't know, it almost makes you wonder if he's carrying.
No, he's not carrying that good of a team.
But then where's the rest of their points? Anybody, feel free to explain this to me. Where's the rest of the other people on that line's points?
I don't know.
They're stat padding, bro. There's no way the kid has that many points. I want to see some pictures.
Tank, don't say that.
No,
I'm kidding.
I mean, when I played them, they
I'm
always
kidding.
forced it to him, and he always carried it up into the zone.
I'm trolling, bro.
Come on, I'm not kidding. They're not stat padding. I don't have any proof of that.
All right. To be fair, though, let's see. Let's count up here. 5, 15.
Yo,
So, yo,
Sorry, go ahead.
so you guys were thinking about, yo, Brandon, go ahead. I don't know what you were
Whatever.
saying.
Enough with Stiffmeister.
what about the people that are unknown names that are you surprised on this list? Anyone got a name or two? On that top 10 list, my bad.
I'm surprised to see Brandon up there.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's a good player, but I just didn't see him as top 10 in the league scoring.
You want to talk about stat padding? Dugan, how the fuck is he on there?
He's a solid
Kid's
player.
AIDS.
Whoa, settle down with age, bro. That's a harsh comment.
My apology.
All right.
I meant to say not the greatest.
Quickly thrown over to defensemen, as rightly predicted by Letty. Dumba leading offensively, 13 points, 1 goal, 12 assists.
Garbage.
Not garbage.
No, I have an opinion. I just said that's garbage.
Whatever. That's your top defenseman. Number 2 is Losh X26. I did not expect him to be on that list. I knew he was a good defense, but I did not expect him to.
He won't be there at
Second.
the end of the season.
Talking smack over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
That's connecting talking shit if you guys want to come at me with later LA and Philly. Good.
All right. Moving on to goaltenders. Top goals against average with most games played. Fournier in 4 games, 1.99 goals against average with a .742 save percentage. He's let in, it says 8 goals on 31 shots against. So he's got a good goals against average, but save percentage is not necessarily there. Number 1 goaltender I see in the league so far, 3 games played, CJC Cobras. 2.67 goals against average, but a .86 save percentage. 8 goals against on 57 shots. That's pretty solid.
What teams did he play? And I mean, that's good stats, but only 3 games.
He played Edmonton, Chicago, and the LA Kings. And the LA Kings were the team that really took him for a spin. They got 5 goals.
5 goals.
So he's
Stat padding. Come on, CJ.
But I mean, against Chicago, look at that. 24 saves on 26 shots. He single-handedly held them in that game.
Yeah.
The stats.
He needs to play more, though. For some reason, he's not playing. Whoever has
Numbers
Cobras,
don't
is that
lie.
Vancouver?
Yeah, it's Vancouver. TTM, why isn't he playing?
He had some things to do, and I couldn't play him.
You just didn't want to play for your
We
bad
should
team.
speak. We should speak after this
No,
game if
Stan.
you're interested.
He played tonight, and he played awesome tonight.
Vancouver, if you're interested later, we should have communications.
Stop vulturing for trades on this show, you bastard.
And no, just for the record, I'm not trading Cobra.
Wait, hold
Good,
on.
good.
I wasn't talking about Cobras. Hold on. Wait, what?
Get out of here.
You're going at that.
You're done.
I was just talking about general trades. I like trades in general. You know, owners listening, you know, send it to me.
Yo, he was
Well,
like,
that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Last thoughts. We're gonna wrap this show up because this has dragged on way too long. Everyone's getting tired.
I'm
I'm
tired.
Yeah.
about to go for bed. Predictions for this week. What do you
Sharks.
think's gonna happen?
Dallas 5-1, plus fucking 4 games.
Sharks 7-3 again. Be steady with that all season. That's a good week every week.
Yeah. All right. What team do you think's gonna flip the script this week and turn it around?
Not Vancouver. All right, I'm thinking maybe. Fuck, what team is that with Pittsburgh? Okay, I'll take Pittsburgh.
Yeah, definitely Pittsburgh. Even though I give Pure a lot of shit, his team's not bad. So yeah, he'll probably go 6-4, 7-3.
We're gonna go 8-2. We Colorado tonight, and we beat Edmonton.
Okay, settle down.
Settle down, simmer down, pimp.
This
Yes,
comes
sir.
out
You
with
beat us
stuff.
once.
Like,
You beat us once, and we beat you guys once.
Okay, so you didn't beat me in anything. Settle down.
here's my second line. I'm sorry.
I'll whip my dick out and slap you
You
in
have
the
to
mouth.
realize that.
Wait a minute. I
you're
know.
not
I
here
know
as a-
Dallas ain't talking when we were gonna play you last night, and your whole team got off because you got raped in club.
Hold
God.
on. Did we just say rape on fucking live feed right here?
Wait, can you do this for me,
Woo,
Pure?
PC police, PC police. Check
Did
your
you just-
microaggressions, bro. Check your privilege.
Look at Letty. LOL.
Pure's like, dab.
Letty just dabbed. Ew.
You can't see me really though.
All right, Brandon, go ahead.
All right.
Brandon dab.
It's not time yet. So we basically wrapped it up. This kind of became a shit show at the end. But it is. It's a late night. It was a long day. I'm sure everyone else agrees. It's been a long day. We'll have a full list of great things to talk about next week. It'll be a lot more organized. We're going to put a lot more time into organizing the show next week. So stay tuned. It was a pleasure.
Oh yeah, thank you. Our record for this show was 13 viewers. Last week it was 9. Let's try to get that up next week. Try to hit 15. Thank you guys.
All right, for sure. And I'm not going to play any outro music because YouTube likes to get mad at me. So
I
thank
thought
you
we had
for
our
watching.
song.
Brandon, the dab first before you end it. Raise your other hand. You gotta put it out.
I mean, it requires effort.
That's a fucked up dab,
That's a
please.
fucked up dad.
That's a fucked up dab. You gotta
That's
fix
a
that.
fucked up dad.
Oh, white boy dabs.
White boy
dabs.
White boy dabs. Hit it with the show. All right, see you guys.
TTM, your
Good
dab.
show.
So, dude.
TTM with
Tank.
that dab
Yo,
first.
change the RA rules, Tank. Stat.
Yeah. TTM, where's that dab?
Well, let's
No.
see TTM's dab.
I dabbed.
Pure. You gotta put your camera on.
No.
Dab.
Come
Yo,
on,
Pure.
you did it. You
Pure,
can
do
do
a
it.
dab.
I'm ugly. You could do it, man.
Pure with the
One
dab.
of these every viewer never have another one, then let me keep my camera off.
Buddy, let
Yes.
me dab on him.
You can't see me though.
Turn the light on.
Bitch,
One
dab.
Dab on him. Dab on him. Dab like Cam.
All right, we're done here.
Oh, we're done, but we're getting
Well,
this on tape.
fellas, thanks for having me. And, see you guys
Letty's
next week.
dabbing.
What's up, my
Letty's
son?
dabbing.
Look at that fella right there. Oh, yeah, hit that
Right there.
dab.
Dab.
Dab on him.
Yeah.
Who's that dab right there?
Yeah.
Yo, probably mad people took pictures of me.
Dab on him, nigga.
Hey, did you really just say that? We're still live.
Oh, he just left.
What an idiot. All right. People probably are still hearing this. I feel like I should be in charge of this show from now on. I don't say
Or
dumb
me.
things and be a hypocrite. I don't know. But if anyone's still paying attention, feel free to send me some messages on Xbox about
Yo,
ideas,
Andrews.
thoughts. Andrews X24, what's up?
What's up?
All right, unlive this.
Yo, TTM with that dab. Wait, 1 second.
All
Come
right.
on. TTM, do it.
My God, you guys.
Do it.
Oh, hell
what
yeah.
was that?
Hell yes. Ooh, kill him. Ooh,
You know my
kill
kids are
him.
gonna give me shit for this, right?
What?
You know my guys are gonna give me shit for this.
Dude.